I'm gonna be doing the Arena Open today, so let's do this. I'm already a couple games in, but I have one win and one loss. We drafted a sweet red-white deck, so let's run it, huh? Hey, we drafted this card. All right. Um. So yeah, I'm super excited. I think our deck is really strong. Um, Hopefully we make it through to day two, but I guess we'll see. Our opening hand appears to have two mountains in it. Yeah. I mean, if we draw one, we're also on the play. Yeah, we need a mulligan there. All right, this is a lot better. What do we tuck here? I think we tuck the Vampire's Vengeance. All right. We need double red for... Oh, our opponent says hello. Hello, opponent. So we want to fetch a red. Ooh, they have pretty islands. Lantern Bear. Got it. Let's not give away our second color just yet. We did draw land, so we are going to be able to hit the Stentia Uprising on 4, which is pretty big. Since we won't be playing anything else this turn, we can just go ahead and play our white source. They don't block. Okay. Pass the turn. We could Lantern Flare for 1 here if we wanted to. Lantern Flare gets better as the game goes on. Both because I'll probably have more creatures and also because I'll have more mana. So I could Lantern Flare something here, but both of his creatures gain value once they've died. I'm guessing he's going to sack the Doom Dissenter here. Yep, that appears to be the case. Ride 1 to the top. Okay. My turn. That would have been nice to have last turn. Stentia Uprising coming down. No attacks. So this is pretty huge. It basically says you get to make a 1/1 every turn. Every one of your turns. And then if you're at 13 permanents, you can throw them all away, or throw this away, not all of them away, to do 7 damage to any target. Yeah, let's play our 2/6. No attacks. We have a Dream Shackle Geist, alright. Tap down our Wary Prisoner. Yeah, I think I'll double block here. Take 5. Okay, so we could Lantern Flare for that 3. Yeah, that could kill any of their creatures here. Yeah, let's just pass the turn. It'll flip our dude. We get a token off our Uprising. So we could Lantern Flare the Dream Shackle Geist. We could Lantern Flare the Depraved Harvester. Okay, that's probably going to come down as a Dream Shackle Geist if we don't do anything about it. So let's go ahead and Lantern Flare for 3 because we'll gain extra life. So why not? Because we don't want them having 2 of them. But I wonder if this can flip now. Like if they hit Nightbound, like if we play 2 spells here, which we cannot do. But if we were to do that, what would happen? Hit for 6. Make a dude. We're at 11 here. So we can continue making dudes if we want. Or we could throw it away once it hits 13 and shoot him in the face. Which it could definitely hit 13 next turn if we wanted it to. Alright, they kill our guy. They come in with the team. It's definitely not hitting 13 now. Let's keep that land in our hand. We have enough mana to play any single card in our deck. We already played our X card. So let's attack. And then end the turn. We can chump block here, block there. We basically have an infinite chump block for 6/6 unless he uses removal on it. There we go. All right. Yeah, I really wonder what would happen if this guy flips. They play a Doom Dissenter. Okay. They might exploit that to something. I guess we'll see. Okay, so we can do 2 damage. Oh, it just doesn't flip. Well, that's just great. 2 damage to each non-vampire creature. That will kill off their board aside from the Jailbreaker. It'll also make us a blood token, which we can then use. Well, let's maybe... I mean, this can make 1 mana of any color. So they can possibly play that other card in their hand. This will also flip our guy if we don't do it on our turn. So let's do that. Sure. That's actually awesome. They're gonna... Actually, let's do this in response. They showed us what they were going to exploit, which is the Lantern Bearer, because they want to throw that onto their guy. I mean, so we weren't going to get value anyway out of killing off the Doom Dissenter, so at least this way they won't get exploit, which I guess wouldn't really matter. But they're still going to get to throw their thing away, which is a little unfortunate. Okay, that's not the card I was hoping we would draw, but do you think they'll still exploit here? Do it, opponent. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. We need to draw some sort of removal. Otherwise, we're just dead. And we didn't draw... Oh, but that's a human, so we'll draw 1 more card. It's not removal. Yep. So, good game, opponent. And we'll scoop. Well, that's a little unfortunate, but we still have time. We have 2 losses in here. But yeah, I mean, that was a mull to 6. So it was a little bit of an unfortunate circumstance, but We might be able to bring it back. Alright, opening hand will have 1 mountain, 2 plains. Yeah, this looks sweet. We can turn 2, Hungry Ridgewolf, turn 3, Daybreak Combatants, maybe turn 4, Weary Prisoner. So. Yep. There it is. Ooh. Okay, so we want to throw this one down first. Because now when we play, if we play this next turn, this will get +2/+0. Or +1/+0 rather. But okay. Let's just play this. Giving, I guess, the Ridge Wolf +2/+0. And let's swing in with the Ridge Wolf. Obviously, no attacks here. They would just block it. We have no mana open. Okay, let's play out a Weary Prisoner, which will pump our dude. And we can swing. He'll block the 3/2, makes sense. Oh, they pumped their guy. Okay. 1-for-1 trade. For this guy. When he attacks, you can search your library for a basic land card that doesn't share a land type with a land you control, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Pay 5 and a green, create a 1/1 green insect creature token, put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is... Okay. Cool. I should have played Evolving Wilds there. That was a bit of a mistake. Let's just play another Weary Prisoner here. No attacks. Rain and Forest. Well, I'm gonna triple block this guy. They might have a trick here. They have to give him at least +X/+2. Okay, so we're just gonna bounce. We do get a Flame Blessed Bolt. Okay, so I think we're just gonna have to pass the turn here, flipping our guys, which is relevant. They play a Plains per turn. I mean, I guess they can activate their guy now. I would have swung with him first, though, if they were planning on attacking. I guess I have 2 6/6s, so maybe that's why they didn't want to attack. Okay, yep, they put a 4/4 onto the battlefield. That's pretty nasty. Alright. Yep, my turn. Nice, another red source. Now we can do all our stuff if we wanted. They have to attack. They're double blocking. Let's do it like this. This is fine. Let's just... Okay, so if we do this, we'll now kill both their guys. And do a lot of damage to them. And then let's just pass the turn. We want to keep our guy flipped. They get to search for another basic. Oh, they don't have any. Okay. Turn of Hope. Okay. Alright, so our guy is absolutely flipping back this turn. Alright, let's play this first. It will draw us a card. Ooh. That actually means that we can kill off one of his 2 guys now. That'll also kill off our guy. Yeah, let's just wait until his turn when he tries to activate the Heron of Hope. Let's see what he does, actually. If he has a trick here. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna take this damage first so that his guy still dies. He gains some life. Okay, okay. That's pretty relevant. Feels kind of bad that we're... Yeah, let's maybe hold on to our stuff. Alright, a mountain. That we can toss. Try and draw something. Very cool. Yeah, let's play our vampire. I guess let's get down. No. Let's hold up our removal spell. One of these 2. Yeah, we really need to get rid of that Heron of Hope. Okay. We make a 4/4. Well, their board is pretty big here. This says until the end of your next turn. That's 10 mana worth of stuff. I see 8 lands on the battlefield, so they're not going to be able to play both of those things next turn. 4 damage to a target creature. Nice. So I can kill off their Heron of Hope. Yeah. That's a sorcery, though, so we'd have to do it now. Yeah, let's do it. We get 1 blood token. Then let's just pass the turn. Okay, they draw a card. They're obviously not finding anything with that. So we can block like that and kill their guy off. None of our other blocks are going to kill anything, though. Oh, right, we can't do this anyway, so... Yeah, let's just take 6 here. I don't think it's worth tossing our guy under the bus. And we can wait till the end of the turn to do this if we want to. We don't have to do it right now. Gain life equal to the greatest toughness. Okay, well that's going to be higher than... Hey, that's probably better to kill. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and activate this, discarding our Rune Wolf guy. We need something bigger. Yeah, I think a 4/4 with Menashe is probably big enough. Let's also throw it on our Ridge Wolf. No attacks. Opponent will be drawing a card here. Alright. So. Let's see here. Well, this combined could kill that or that. Would we rather kill... I think what we'd rather do here is kill this off. Then we could combine this to kill that off. The 2-for-1 in their favor, which is a little meh. Here's what we do. Okay? So we go this and this block here. This and this block here. We take 4. And so we still kill off their Flourishing Hunter. We only lose one of these two, and we lose one of these, unless they have a trick. Okay, they have a trick. That doesn't mean we're dead yet, but we're probably dead. There's like one card we could draw here that would win us the game. It's a board wipe. We do have one in the deck. That's good, but it's not the board wipe. That's not going to win us the game. We need the board wipe. Let's discard this. On board wipe. That's a land. Alright. We'll shoot your guy and give you a good game. Yep, we can block there, but we die. Well, that was a little disappointing. I thought this deck was a lot better than it ended up being. But, anyway, that's it. I'm not doing another one. But, let's jump over and do some brawl. Woohoo! 1 second, let me just switch our stream name here real quick. Okay, sweet. Okay. Yeah, so let's jump in and play some Oswald, huh? Maybe we can actually win this time. This stream has not been great. I've lost 2 games in a row. Ooh, we're up against a Drana deck. Well, there might be a decent amount of removal here. This looks kind of meh. We could play Ozzy on turn 2, but then we don't have any artifacts to stack to him unless we can draw land. So, let's mulligan. This is literally the same exact issue, but if we draw 1 land, look at all them artifacts, so let's keep it. Hey! That's nice. We can somehow kill their guy off. We can exile it. Oh, they exile our graveyard. So they're really just trying to get out as many quick guys as they can so that Drana can like put +1/+1 counters on them. Luckily, Oswald's a good blocker for their Conquistador, but they kill it. Do they not have... They don't have another land. Get rid of your eliminate. A 1/2... Or do we play a replicating ring and then for sure have Oswald next turn? Let's play our Foundry Inspector. If they have more removal, they can use it. But if not, we'll be playing multiple things next turn. Drana, okay. He doesn't have haste at least. I'm considering blocking here. If I block, we trade guys, but then I can exile their Dreadwander. Our guy enables us to do a lot of stuff this next turn, so... Play that out. And play out a Transwand or a Scarecrow. Scarecrow would be another blocker. Transwand, I think, is just what we want, though. Now it is your go, opponent. I just saw them switch their dude, which is sweet because I've never seen an opponent switch their dude before. It's cool that we can see them do that. Okay, so they play Erebos, who is a creature. They are coming in with the team here. Drana's gonna hit me, which will then pump the rest of their team. I guess it pumps Drana too, but... In response, exile a card from your graveyard, sir. See you later, Dreadwander. Okay. We could replay Oswald, or we could play something like Scrap Trawler and then activate our Transwand to kill off Drana, giving them an Ox. They decided to let Drana go to the graveyard. They have graveyard tricks? Well, if they do, I'm just going to exile it in response, so... Okay. Drain me for 4. Yeah, I'll block here. Okay, my turn. This is rough. Yeah, I didn't get nearly enough ramp here this game. I think I'm gonna play a Scarecrow and then Transwand their Gray Merchant. Does potentially draw them a card, but it means that they're good gaming us. They might have us here. Rankle does get us. Good game. Yeah, we just really bricked. I think we drew 1 land early on that game and then no more lands for the rest of the game, so... Yeah, that was unfortunate, but... We're just on an unfortunate streak tonight, I mean... We'll give it another shot. Let's try another game. Alright. This hand still only has 2 lands in it, but I think I'll keep because I have Cold Steel Heart into Replicating Ring. So there's another land. I might even go Oswald on turn 2. The fairy who slows the sunset. This is gonna be like 20 counter spells. Rolly stuff. Flat. Let's play a Cold Steel Heart. Name white. Comes into play tapped, that's why I play it.
With me here, we'll have all the time in the world. I've got some time to.
Okay. It kind of seems like we're gonna have the same issue as last game. Well, let's throw down Ozzy. Maybe he'll stick. They have Teferi to tap him, but that won't do anything. He'll untap on our turn. They have Judgment to kill one creature. Okay, so I think we play our Courser into our Replicating Ring, which maybe they'll have like a counterspell. No. We have a lot of mana next turn. We have 6 now. They Shatter the Sky to kill off one creature again. So what does this guy's emblem do? Okay, so basically you get to play all of your turns on your opponent's turns now. I'm guessing they're gonna have another board wipe, so let's Mystic Forge. Our board wipe. Yeah, our board wipe actually might not be great here. Let's exile it. Get a land. Let's play down our sword. I doubt they're going to counter here. Yeah, they just conjure another thing into their hand. They could ultimate their Teferi here. Yeah, they decide to right away.
I'm finishing this.
Now they get to untap all their lands during our turn and draw a card during our turn. Okay, so are they going to counterspell us? Maybe. Are they looking for one? They let him resolve. Try to equip our sword. It hits, so they can now only remove him with white spells or abilities. Or colorless, I guess. Oh. I should have known they were going to have another board wipe. Just wait till our Replicating Ring goes off, man. I guess, do I just play him again? Sure. Doesn't matter, I mean... Get a counterspell this time? Look at all those cards in hand. There's no way they don't have a way to solve for this. Yep, and they're gonna Eugene minus to kill him. Yep.
Bathe in ghost fire.
Action. Now costs 10 mana. Foundry Inspector. Okay. Mind Stone. Alright, Solemn Simulacrum. Take action. Search for planes. Equip. I guess we could have played our Wanderer or Maul there. But, instead of equipping. Well, I don't know. Since they have blue in the deck, I kind of wanted to give our guy pro blue. They are pondering. Ponder away, sir. think it told me what they did with that. They shuffle or? Ulamog, what are you gonna exile? They exile the sword and the Mystic Forge. Okay. Guess that could have been worse.
Secrets manifest.
Yeah, block there. You draw a card, I draw a card. So Elishnorn would blow up their dudes. How much mana do I have? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5, 13 mana to play and activate that. Now let's play Elishnorn. Okay. Lane a bridge. Do you have another counter spell? Hmm? Yeah, okay. That's just good. Well, that game was basically over from the moment that he ultimated his Teferi, but there was just no way around it for me. Like, I couldn't do anything about the ultimate, you know? Kaikar. Okay. Alright, this hand looks amazing. Turn 1 Esper Sentinel, turn 2 Ozzy, turn 3 Cold Steel Heart plus sacrifice it to Ozzy to get a 3-drop. Let's go, dude. Let's do this. Ozzy. They're playing Kaikar, which, I mean, it depends on the Kaikar deck. Sometimes it's like Spirit Tribal. And, okay, they just scoop. A lot of times it's Control, though. Alright, we got a prize. Oh, man. Jojo. Hello, Jojo. Mojo, Jojo? Alright, I can keep this. We're up against Sithis. It's a fun deck to play. I have it. Okay, so we're gonna go turn 2 Oswald into turn 3 one of these 2-drops plus activate Oswald. Probably one of the card draw ones. Probably Potion of Healing, since this one can get me more value. Ah. Oh, at least they didn't play their commander, but yeah, I'll play the Guardian Idol now. That ramps me into 4. I could replay our Oswald. Oh, they kept a greedy hand. I mean, ours isn't like a lot better, but this currently taps for 2 mana. Play Sithis, understandable. Now I have 4 remaining mana. If they play a 1-drop enchantment, they can have 4 off of this. Ah, boo. Alright, well then let's just buy invitation only for 13. I bet you that's gonna script their plan a little bit. Okay, we could planar bridge here. I think we just Aussie though. Let's see if they have more removal. They've had 2 pieces of removal already. It's been annoying. Every opponent we played against tonight has just removed their Aussie. They never let us use it. Alright, well, let's get some value, boys. There's this, draw a card, action. I mean, we could go Paradox Engine, but we don't really have a lot to tap right now, so let's go Gilded. Let's play our land, play a mine, play a Sculpting Steel, copying the Gilded Locus. Play a Eye of Vecna. And play a potion again. Nice. Would you look at that? We dumped almost our entire hand. I mean, that's why they didn't give us a turn, you know? As soon as they gave us a turn, we were gonna go crazy. That's probably fine, honestly. We have so much mana now. How much do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15. This is gonna cost 14 to play, and so yeah, let's do it. Play it. Activate it. Go get a Eugene. -4? -4. Say goodbye to 2 of our guys and their entire board. Look how many cards they have in exile. I just exiled 2, 3, 4, 6 cards plus tokens. Alright, I mean, that's a decent comeback from a turn like that, but like, yeah, let's do it. Draw me a card. Hedron Archive, I love it. Let's activate this. Finding. Yeah, let's find the other Eugene. Let's destroy this permanent. Let's plus this bad boy here. Hey, Scoop. Yeah, if we get Planar Bridge down and can activate it, we usually just win the game. Like, it's pretty hard to come back from, like, an active Planar Bridge. Especially being able to activate Planar Bridge in the same turn that you play it. Like, that's nuts, man. Alright, we're up against Kamiyoshi playing Rada, Heart of Keld. This hand is kind of meh. It's got lands, it's got... Oh! Our opponent scoops? Okay, I'll take it. We win. What did we get? You guys can't see, but I have Arena Tutor layover or overlay. We got Blitzkrieg, win a game in 4 turns or less. Ninja Skills, win the game without playing a creature. Picture Perfect, win the game without taking any damage. Heating Up, win 3+ matches. Okay. It was just kind of cool because we got so many. So we need to win 7 more matches to level up. And we only get XP for the next 4 wins. So we're not going to level up tonight. But let's keep playing. Ooh, Xanathar. That's blue-black control. That's always blue-black control. And they're on the play. EU. They keep their hand. EU. We keep our hand too. This isn't terrible. Right, Ozzy. I love playing against these decks. Draw a card. It's a land. Mill another counter spell, suggesting to me that they already have it. Oh. They want to draw more cards. Well, let's ramp this turn. Okay, they play a land and then pass the turn. We're on 6. I mean, we could just try to play something big. Could try to play multiple smaller things. Or we could just try to play Ozzy. I think if Ozzy gets countered here... Okay. I'm not going to animate our Link Nexus, then I don't want to make it volatile. Holy moly. They just drew how many cards with that? 3 or 4? Four, I think. Yep, that is a very good card in your deck, sir. But they are going to exile even creatures. Take action. At least they're mostly tapped out here. So we can get down... I think I'd rather have Eugene.
Every exploit through ether itself serves me.
Yeah, let's get down our Chaos Wand. Now we can activate it to, like, try and find something. They did mill Avraska's Contempt. Meaning they probably have another answer for Eugene. Maybe not, but probably. They just passed the turn. Alright, well, if I play this, I do not have enough mana to activate Chaos Wand. Let's minus our Eugene on the search for his Kanta. Blow it up. Now let's go to combat and swing. And then let's play our Dreamstone Hedron. Okay. Trap Trawler. Okay. And I think that's it. I'm just gonna pass the turn. I want to save my sculpting deal, I think. I still have the Teferi's Ageless Insight. Feels kind of bad. They draw like any cards aside from the first each turn, they draw 2 instead. But, you know, maybe they'll play their commander here. Never know. Alright, I'll play a Terrarian. For free, nice. Let's make a token. Very nice. If I play this, I cannot activate Chaos Wand. Go in for 5. That's 5 damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna pass the turn. I plan on activating Chaos Wand on them. Yeah, let's go ahead and activate that in response and maybe hit a counterspell. If I do that on non-dragon creatures, I cannot return anything. Let's cast it and do destroy all dragon creatures. Just as a way to use it up. That doesn't go back into my opponent's library. Yep, pass. There's the Chaos Wand. Okay, well, luckily they don't have a lot of cards left in hand, and they're 1 mana short from memorying.
I won't be given a second chance.
And we have an answer right now to
Come on, there's gotta be
Omniscience.
something useful. Ugh.
Okay. They are digging. They're looking for something. That is a lot of cards. They only would have drawn 2 cards, but because of the Ageless Insight, they drew 4. Okay. Oh, and now they're gonna do Vraska's Contempt. Yeah. Unless they get greedy and go for like Seagate Restoration or something, but they're getting a little greedy. Not sure if they're just trying to kill me this turn or what. I mean, they've drawn a lot of cards, so they probably just have the game. Well, you never know. They... let's see here. Once each turn you may pay 0. Rather than... Okay. Okay. My turn. They actually let me go. Kind of surprising. I blow up the Omniscience and it works. I can't help but feel like they're gonna have a counterspell here. They have 5 open mana. Yep. Memory lapse. Great. Yeah, I mean, they're just gonna untap with a million things, so I'm just gonna scoop. Yeah, that was just kind of an unfortunate game. But it's okay. I mean, they never let us use Ozzy. I feel... Have I gotten a single Ozzy activation off throughout all of these games we've played? I don't think I have. That's just sad, man. Everybody's preventing me from using my commander. Everybody. Alright, I can keep this. Hopefully they have a 1-drop. Ooh, I love their sleeves. The Simic Locket. Have a 1-drop. Have a 1-drop. They don't have a 1-drop. Alright, well, we're not going to play out our portable hole with no target. There's a Pixie. We're going to throw down Ozzy. They play Vanifar. Oh, that's a thing. Definitely a thing. Usually Vanifar decks are combo type decks. So I don't want to. But I think what I have to do here is portable hold their Pixie, and then Cold Steelheart, white, no tax. I definitely didn't want to do that this turn. Yeah, I was really hoping they wouldn't have another creature, because they're bound to just have... Oh, they go for Risen Reef. Okay. Okay, that's why they got the Risen Reef, because they had a way to untap their Vanifar. Yep, and now they search for a 4-drop that untaps Vanifar. Or just an Oracle Modiah. Okay. The nice thing is we get to see every card that goes into their hand now. Yeah, I'll Hedron Archive. Into... Tapping it for mana, sacrificing it to Ozzy. Oh, we did get at least one Ozzy activation. There's a Gilded Lotus. Yeah, let's do this. And then this. And then pass. So, we have a lot of stuff going on. You get to steal a creature. Now they could Vanifar away my Ozzy if they wanted to. Yep. Take action. At least, I mean, so far, it's felt like a decently fair Vanifar deck. Like, it's still not... It's been, like, a little oppressive, but at least decently fair. So I think we play Birth of Meletis. Get us a Plains. Can't play it, already played a Plains. Play Ozzy. We can still keep up our Scarecrow. And let's go in for 2. First Blood. Yeah, the nice thing about Oracle Moldai is that we get to see all the cards coming up in their library. So everything they draw, we... They just keep on stealing my dude. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't do much. Yep. Land. So they could play Gilded Goose or Once Upon a Time here. Scarecrow's gonna block. And then sacrifice itself. Draw a card. Draw another Plains. That is kind of meh. I'd like to hit a board wipe here. I mean, I have them in the deck. I have 1 or 2 in the deck. So we could Ozzy. I think that's what I'll do. What are the chances they'll have another way to copy their guy, kill off Ozzy again? No attacks. If they have a way of drawing a card, they have another way of... Okay, well, they don't go for it. Agent of Treachery went to their graveyard. Okay, they have 5 mana. They Zagana away, the token, get a Kagla, and they fight our guy. Well, I'm still on the board wipe rat. Yeah, I was gonna say that we have Platinum Angels, so we can't die, but they just have lots of ways of removing our artifacts and enchantments, so probably gonna die. So let's just replay out Ozzy. Not attack. Try to survive. We block here and here. We'll take 1, 2, 3, 4. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They're probably not attacking with Vanifar. That's enough to kill us. We also block the Cavalier Thorns. We survive. Unfortunately, I think we just lose Ozzy here. Okay. That has haste and makes stuff big. Yep. Yep, I'm just gonna keep. they don't get the satisfaction of of seeing our life total drop below 0. All right, well, let's give it another shot. It says I have 1 viewer in the lobby. I don't know if I'm looking at all the users that are in my chat. I don't know which one of you is the viewer, the 1 viewer, if any of you. Sometimes it says that when it's just a bot. But I looked at the names and we got not AMR Beast Contest, Lori Pub, Caxis06, and Feet. So hello to all of you. If any of you are actually in my chat, toss me a message. I'll chat with you. That'd be kind of fun. And if it's Feet, actually maybe just don't talk. That might be kind of weird. So anyway, up against Mono Blue, I was not even paying any attention to what we were doing. So we have an Ozzy that we could activate this turn, but unfortunately, we have no way of activating him. So next turn we could play a blank Sculpting Steel, or I guess copy like Midnight Clock with Sculpting Steel, and then back it to Ozzy. I say Foundry Inspector. It's probably going to get countered here is the only reason I say that. Okay. Love it. Oh, I should have activated there. They have a chance to bounce or kill off our Ozzy now. Yep. There goes. And so that it only costs 2 to replay. So they could have cast that in response to my attack and blocked with it there, right? But they wanted the card draw off of it. Wizard class, okay. Let's see if he resolves. I hope so. Cross me a card, nice. Let's Mothra. They might have a counter spell here. Yeah. Let's keep up our Welcoming Vampire to block their Brazen Borrower. And we'll keep up our Foundry Inspector to block their commander. Block. They could use it to bounce something now, like Ozzy, but they're giving us the capability to activate him. I say let's do it, man. Now, if they bounce Ozzy or just do anything about Ozzy here, in response, we have to tap our Mox Amber. Would we rather get Solemn or Hedron Archive? Probably Hedron Archive here. Let's tap this for mana. Yep, nothing we can do about that. Okay. They bounce our welcoming vampire. Okay, nothing we can do about that. So they'll get the draw card here. And they pass the turn. Okay, so this is the main thing I want to do here. Let's maybe bait out the counter spell by playing a welcoming vampire. Okay, let's also Ozzy away the Hedron Archive. Go get a 6-drop. Yeah, I think just Skysaw to blow up their commander. This might prompt them to respond. I mean, most likely it's not going to do anything if they do something in response rather than waiting, but this was the main thing I wanted to do this turn. It kind of sucks that they haven't countered. Okay, they Pact of Negation. They understand that I was going to try and exile their Midnight Clock. Okay, they bounce our Sky Sovereign. Replay Brazen Borrower. Now they die if they don't pay 5 mana. So they're unlikely to do much other than maybe just attack with Brazen Borrower here, but I'll block. Yeah, let's replay our Sky Sovereign. Off their Brazen Borrower. Now let's activate Ozzy. Sacrificing the Sky Sovereign. Get a planar bridge, huh? I mean, they're gonna be able to draw back up to 7 here. But maybe they won't draw some way to deal with our planar bridge? Well, they're digging. Means they probably didn't draw a way to deal with our planar bridge. Now they're reading. And they're scooping. The game probably wasn't over yet. I mean, I could have searched for something nasty with the planar bridge, but I wasn't going to be able to search for anything that did a ton here. I mean, like Eugene maybe, and like just start shooting them in the face for 3, Elish Norn to pump the rest of our guys. I mean, they were not in a good spot, but I don't have like an artifact or a permanent that says like target opponent discards their hand or something. Like, that'd be nice, but since that was where their cards were, like I didn't have a way of dealing with that. Okay, we're up against Gale maybe. This hand looks alright. He's playing Aurelia. Got a Speaker of the Heavens on turn 1. Okay. Double strike guy. Alright, we're gonna throw down Ozzy here. Feels kind of bad. I really hope we draw a land. Untapped land. If we don't, we're not going to be able to activate Ozzy this next turn. I mean, if they just kill him, then that makes our choice for what to do this next turn a lot easier. Then it's just between Guardian Idol and Birth of Meletis, depending on if we draw a land or not. I guess if we draw a land, then it might be Palladium Mirror. Okay. Why not put it on your lifelinker? I guess they wanted it on the first striker, but like, I don't know. No land. So Birth of Meletis. Searching up a land. Playing said land. Passing the turn. Feels bad, man. So they could just play Aurelia here and give their Vindicator +2/+0. It's gonna do a lot of damage. 8, 10 damage here. I mean, but there's not really much else we can do about it. Yeah, we're just dead. I'm just gonna scoop. We didn't draw any lands that game. Any. We literally drew 0 lands after our opening hand. The one land we got was from Birth of Meletis. Feels bad. Although, that's magic for you sometimes. That is magic for you. Oh. I had roughly a 32% chance to draw planes. 4 draws in a row because they were on the play. And did I draw planes any of those times? Nope. Alright, we drew a Guardian Idol, which is a little bit of ramp. There's a Shadow Spear. So next turn, we could play like a Ratchet Bomb and sacrifice it to Ozzy. Oh, he's just getting dealt with. So I say instead, we could Ingenious Smith, or we could just Guardian Idol. This is probably better. They have a response with 1 mana up. Dark Ritual, are they just playing Bolas here? Oh, Fiend, okay. Oh, that's removal for Ozzy next. We could play the Ratchet Bomb here. I think I like that play. Because I can now use it to get rid of all their guys. So they're a little mana starved. They've kind of used up all their mana. I don't know if this is a land, but... Oh! There's a land. Clearly want that card. Not gonna block it. Nico Bolas coming down. We'll discard the Aether plus Reservoir. We're so far away from winning with that. Another guy. I'm gonna keep my Ratchet Bomb on 0, I think. So, let's ECD away their Eugenie.
I will seek other allies.
That feels pretty good. Now we could let Ingenious Smith go to the graveyard, maybe block one of their guys. Block that one. This was the one they were swinging with before to try to get the card from. I don't know if the new card is better or not, but... What happened to their library? It just like moved for some reason.
I will fight for my friends.
Darn, okay.
Regret that choice.
Dark Typhoon or Confiscation. Ooh. Dark Typhoon. Yeah. I don't want you confiscating my stuff. Okay. My turn. So if we play Joyra's Familiar, we'll have 2 mana left. We could then play a Sculpting Steel. Other option is to play Planar Bridge. Won't have enough mana to activate it next turn. Otherwise, there's always Oswald. I kind of like playing Joyra's Familiar into Sculpting Steel the Joyra's Familiar. We now have enough to block their commander. We're also cost reducing. So our commander only costs 2 again. Planar Bridge costs 4. ECD will be getting us something next turn. They just scoop? What? What? Game's not over. My guy, the game wasn't over. I don't know what he was thinking there, guys. Alright, we're going for 2 more wins today. And we'll probably cut the stream. We're just playing some good old Ozzy today. This is my favorite deck. He keeps on getting killed. I've really only had maybe 1 or 2 games where I actually go off with him, but yeah, we can keep this. So turn 1, definitely Esper Sentinel. If they want to play non-creature spells now, they either have to pay more or I will draw some cards. Like that. They're not paying for that. Free card. Here comes Ozzy. And hit him. Battlefield Raptor. Okay. Battle Spear. Drawn another card. Thanks, my guy. They just are giving us all of the cards. Alright, so let's go Terrarian. Let's activate Ozzy, sacrificing the Terrarian. Drawing a card. Searching for... Don't need Arcane Signet. Let's get Mind Stone. Laying down Foundry Inspector. Heck yeah, dude. Cost reduction. No attacks. I was thinking about playing down Sculpting Steel, copying Esper Sentinel. So that I would have 2 draws on their next non-creature spell, but as the game goes on, they're less likely to play non-spells. Now they're even more or less likely. Even more less likely. Perfect ink. Coming from your boy. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep that God Pharaoh statue. I could just Ozzy that away for a Planar Bridge right away, but I don't have enough mana to activate it. So I think what I'm going to do here is chuck the Foundry Inspector, and I'm going to go get a Solemn. So this will get us a Plains. Actually, no, that just costs 6. If I did sack it, I could get like Platinum Angel or Meteor Golem, but those are not necessary. Every card they've played this game costs 1 mana. Turn 4. Well, yes, it is turn. Let's go to combat. Boop. All right. Ozzy is going to get rid of our Solemn. Take action, draw a card. There's our Meteor Golem. Sure, let's do it. The plow. Then let's go ahead. All right, let's be a little mean. Let's see if they stay in after this. Oh no, it's legendary. Never mind. I hope they oops us. That would be legendary. Get what I see what I did there? Maybe we wanted the God Pharaoh statue in the graveyard. Ever think of that? Yeah, let's Meteor Golem. I don't really care about Indestructible and Hexproof. So let's blow up ya dude. Then let's Relic of Progenitus. Then let's Oswald. Sacrificing our Skyship. Get a Planar Bridge. And now let's go to attack and hit him. They're still at 21 life. I mean, they're definitely a long ways away from dead, but like, we have Planar Bridge, so I mean, like, next turn, Big Eugene could come out, Hellish Norn, like Ulamog. You know, we got some things. Yeah, let's bring out Elishnor. There's the scoop. Yeah, I definitely screwed up with that sculpting steel play. Journey to Oblivion. Oh, party. I hate the party mechanic. I mean, it's like great if you're like playing a standard deck that's specifically catered to it. I guess it's not even great. It's like fine then. But like in Commander, it's just so tough because the majority of the time, like, you're not gonna have those cards that say like, this is one of any of your party members, whoever you don't have, you know. It's just gonna be, I don't know, it's just not great. Oh, this is sweet. We can turn 1 Terrarian, turn 2 Oswald, turn 3 activate Oswald. Which will draw us a card. Woohoo! And get us a 2-drop. Which we can then use to help cast Orska Relic. Let's go. Oh! This game is gonna be sweet. Please don't kill my Ozzy boy. You're in colors that could kill my Ozzy boy. Please do not. Hey! We're blocking this Gobbo boy. Alright. Ozzy away the Terrarian. We're gonna draw a card. We're then gonna get to search our library. Or let's go for, yeah, let's go Mind Stone. You know what? Go Mind Stone. And then that's gonna help us. Actually, I'm gonna play Foundry Inspector. So next turn we can play Orska Relic. Activate Ozzy, sacrificing the relic. Nope. Not gonna be activating Ozzy. Sure, I'll block the war boss. That's Smothering Tide. We can either slow them down a lot or speed us up a lot. So slow them down is the path they're choosing. Okay, they Dire Fleet Daredevil nothing. Okay. Let's Orska Relic into Ozzy. You want to pay for it? Or am I going to make some mana? They paid for it again. They kill off our Ozzy boy. We're at 6, 7, 8. We're one turn away from Triumphant Reckoning. What if we like play 2 Scarecrows? if they give us mana here, I mean, like, yes. Now we can afford to sacrifice our Orska Relic in addition. So the plan here, basically we're going to sack both our Scarecrows. Actually, are we going to do that? We might only sack one here. I sacrifice a creature. Okay, I think I'm actually fine with that. Let's sacrifice the Sculpting Steel one. Okay, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Alright, well, we're going to respond to that by sacrificing our Scarecrow. Draw a card. We're going to take 8 here, which is half our life total. Hurts. Then we get to sacrifice our Orska Relic, gain some life, draw a card, draw another card, and let's Triumphant Reckoning. Oh, Sculpting Steel. I was like, what? Select an object to copy, what? And then let's Porta Body Mod, huh? Now I get my entire graveyard back. They replay this. Okay. So I have to sacrifice one creature. I'll sacrifice the Foundry Inspector. So they can almost kill us here. So we want to block here. And then we will sacrifice our Scarecrow to draw a card. Solemn. Okay. We can gain some life with Orska Relic, but that's not enough. Well, that's a start. That's some life. We don't have a way of gaining it right now. Alright, let's do this. Draw a card. Then let's do this. To draw a card. Hey! That's some life. Cross a card. I think we're 1 mana short of being able to survive here. Take action. Find us a land. We can play Blink Moth. Oh, if they don't pay for this. Ah, they pay for it. We were almost there. Now we can do this, but it'll be tapped. Yep. Yeah, if they wouldn't have paid for that dang Smothering Tithe on the last turn there, we would have been able to survive. That's not saying that we would have won, but we at least would have survived another round. All right, let's play another one. That was another one of those games where they didn't let me activate Ozzy very often. I think maybe I got to activate him like once or twice, but then they started taking care of him. I think as soon as they realized what he did, they just took care of him. We're on the draw. Our hand's all right. A lot of top end. Yeah, I could honestly like chuck this card and this card and this card. Like I don't want to start the game with any of these. So I'm gonna mulligan. This seems a I don't want to say quite a bit better, but it seems better. Hey, that makes it quite a bit better. I mean, the other hand could have drawn Esper Sentinel turn 1 too. But... they have the cool sleeves, cool dragon sleeves. What are you searching for, opponent? You only have 3 choices. I guess technically 4, because they could be playing Wastes. Well, no, those aren't on Arena. Trust me, I know. I have a mono colorless deck. Opponent actually just disconnected. That or else they're trolling us, but I'm guessing they disconnected. Which is going to suck because now they're not getting a land for their Fabled Passage. If they reconnect, they're so far behind now. So if they reconnect, they're probably going to scoop. Yeah. Yeah, that was a reconnection scoop. Well, that was a win, but it didn't really feel like a win, but whatever. Let's go to the store. Nope. So we just want to go to the deals real quick and see what they got. Nothing I really want. So now let's go back to this, or let's go to packs. We can get 1 pack with our coins. Amonkhet. I think I'll get... oh, Strixhaven. Strixhaven are... these are the packs I should be getting. Because there's a lot of cards in the Mystical Archives that I need still. In addition, if you get a Mystical Archives card, you still get the rare in the pack too. So you have a potential of getting 2 rares. Which I think this is the only type of pack that's like that. Well, actually, and you get a Mystical Archives card in every pack, but you have a shot at getting a rare Mystical Archives card or Mythic Rare. And if you do get one of those, then you also still get your rare from the pack. Ooh, a first. Dreamstrix. 2 and a blue for a 3/2 creature bird illusion with flying. And when it becomes the target of a spell, sacrifice it. And when it dies, learn. Okay. Kind of cool. We also got this, which is new. Hogwark Archivist. 6 for a 4/5 artifact creature construct with reach. And pay 2, tap it. Put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Okay, kind of bad, but whatever. Alright. Let's go back to the store. We have some jimmies. Do we want to do anything with said jimmies? I don't want the lands. I don't want the lands. I don't want the stupid things. Don't need the Lotus Diff. Daily deals. Yeah, I didn't care for those. Avatars. They don't have any cool ones right now. Leaves anything new? Nah. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do then is I will check how many levels I can do. Leveling will get me some packs. It'll also get me closer to my Bat Boy. That costs too much. I was wondering if I could get straight to my Bat Boy. So I could technically do 18 levels. Doing so will get me 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 packs, plus 200 more gemmies, which is just barely short of another level. I'm like 20 short if I do that. Plus 1,000 coins, which would be another pack, so that's 14 packs. The orbs, okay. The card art's okay. And then 2 mythics. That'd be 14 packs if I went this route. Now, if I just go to packs, this many gemmies, 4,500. So 4,500, I'd be getting Strixhaven. Doesn't really matter. I can get 15 plus 6, 21 packs. Would be, what did I say, like 14 versus 21? Yeah, so that's 7 additional packs if I go just spending the gemmies. Doesn't get me all the other stuff. Also, the packs are like sets that I don't really want. So yeah, I think I'll go this route. All right, sweet. And we went for all Strixhaven because, like I said, I want to. I get the. If you get the Mystical Archives cards, you get like double rares in your packs, basically. So the only Mystical Archives rare that we got was Croson Grip. Already a card we had, but it means we got another rare that we don't see here. We also got, let's see here, what else is Culmination of Studies. X, blue and a red for sorcery. Exile the top X cards of your library. For each land card exiled this way, create a treasure token. For each blue card exiled this way, draw a card. For each red card exiled this way, deals 1 to each opponent. That's kind of cool. Pestilent Cauldron / Restorative Burst. So, for 2 and a black, you get an artifact, Pestilent Cauldron. Tap, discard a card, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with, when this creature dies, you gain 1 life. 1 tap, each opponent mills cards equal to the amount of life you gain this turn. Or, 4 tap, exile 4 target cards from a single graveyard, draw a card. Then on the other side, Restorative Burst. 3 and 2 green for sorcery. Return up to 2 target creature, land, and or planeswalker cards from your graveyard to your hand. Each player gains 4 life. Exile Restorative Burst. Okay. Then up top, we didn't get any mythics. Kind of dumb, but we have Exponential Growth, which is XX green sorcery. Till end of turn, double target creature's power X times. We got Auric, Lore Master. 2 and 2 black for a 3/3 creature human warlock. Tap, search your library for a card, put it into your graveyard, then shuffle. If it's an instant or sorcery card, put a +1/+1 counter on Auric. Okay, that sounds pretty good. And then Double Major, which is green-blue, instant. Copy target creature spell you control, except it isn't legendary if the spell is legendary. So basically, you get to make a second thing of something you're casting, even if it's legendary. So pretty cool. I'm going to go to my collection right away. I want to see what my last rare was. Ooh, I did get Acclaim the Firstborn, okay. Oh. Opt. Very cool. Revitalize, Divine Gambit. Infuriate, Shock. Blah, blah, blah. That one. Crows and Grip is the pack that we got an additional rare from. Okay, so... our additional rare was this one. Lorehold Command, which it looks like we did already have. But that was a rare that we got in the pack that got a Crows and Grip. Okay, cool. Let's open 10 more. There's all our wild cards. We also got 3 Mystical Archive. And there's all our mythics. Boys! Look at all the mythics! I was wrong. We got 4 Mystical Archives rare or mythic cards. Okay, so Abundant Harvest. A green sorcery. Choose land or non-land. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a card of the chosen kind. Put that card in your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Sweet. Mana Tithe. 1 white instant. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 1. I knew that of that card. I just had never gotten it in Arena yet. Which is sweet now. I'm glad I have it. Same with Faithless Looting. 1 red. Sorcery. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards, flashback 2 in a red. The other Mystical Archives card we got was Chaos Warp, which is a mythic. 2 in a red instant. The owner of target permanent shuffles it into their library, then reveals the top card of their library. If it's a permanent card, put that card onto the battlefield. We also got Blex, which is sweet. Too much text, though. Although he is very cool. He is the lord for pests, bats, insects, snakes, and spiders. Which is kind of silly. Blot out the sky. Interesting. Very cool. And then Shadrix, which is super strong. And we got 3 wild cards. Dude, that was a crazy 10 packs right there. Let's go to our collection. Literally every rare we saw there was either Mystical Archives, a wild card, or a mythic rare. So we're looking for any rares. Okay, so we got Semester's End. Why isn't it zooming? For some reason it won't zoom right now. Okay, sure. That zooms it. So 3 and a white instant. Exile any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers you control at the beginning of the next end step. Return them to the battlefield under its owner's control. It seems like the wrong word there. Shouldn't that be their owner's control? Return them to the battlefield under their owner's control? That seems wrong. Wizards, did you done mess up? Okay, anyway. Each of them enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it if it's a creature, and an additional loyalty counter on it if it's a planeswalker. I guess each of them. Okay. So that like transforms the sentence into singular. Yeah, okay. Anyway. So that's a new one we got. Let's see here. We also got, ooh, I've seen this Dean before. Never spent the wild card on it, but looks kind of silly. Uvilda, Dean of Perfection. 2 and a blue for a 2/2 legendary creature, Djinn Wizard. With tap, you may exile an instant or sorcery card from your hand and put 3 hone counters on it. It gains at the beginning of your upkeep. If this card is exiled, remove a hone counter from it. And when the last hone counter is removed from this card, if it's exiled, you may cast it. It costs 4 less to cast this way. It's kind of cool, like storing up spells and then casting them a few turns later for much cheaper. The other side is Nasari, Dean of Expression. 3 and 2 red for a 4/4 legendary creature, a free shaman. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of each opponent's library. Until end of turn, you may cast spells from among those cards. You may spend mana as though, or mana of any color to cast those spells. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, put a +1/+1 counter on Nasari. Cool. It's a 4/4. I don't know if I said that. Very cool. Any other cards that... Oh, we did get a Callous Blood Mage, but I know what that card does. It looks like we got a Grape Shot, but I didn't see this card show up. So, oh, okay. I bet you when we got the 3 wild cards, I bet you those overrode what gets shown. So, when you open the 10 packs at once, right? It only shows you the rare. But in this case, if the rare is a Mystical Archives card, it shows you that instead. But I bet you if your wild card in the pack is a rare or mythic wild card, then that overrides the Mystical Archive card. So since we had 3 of those packs, those 3 were possible to show Grape Shot. And also, maybe if your regular rare is a mythic, that would override the Mystical Archives card as well. So yeah, that actually puts us up to like 6 packs that could have potentially had Grape Shot in it as its rare, or as its Mystical Archives rare. But anyway, let's keep looking. We have a lot left to go. Skin Veil, blah blah blah. Any other rares? Oh, another double major. Very cool. Another growth spiral. I'll take it. And that's another one that's that same situation. Dang, those 10 packs were nutty, dude. Okay, that was it. But those 10 packs, man, were nuts. I feel like we should have gotten more rares there. But we got 1. Well, maybe we got 1 too. I see we have 2 of this guy. So maybe we got both of them. I don't remember if we had him prior to that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that would make sense. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Very cool. So we still have 1 pack left. Let's see if it can top the others. I doubt it. Oh, it is a double rare pack. We got a Snarl and A regrowth. I'll take it. That's a sweet card. Okay. I mean, we already had the card, so that's a little meh. But I'll take it. That puts our wild cards up to 6 rare and 1 mythic. Very cool. Do we have any decks that we wanted to add rares to? I don't know if there was anything that we were planning on adding to Ozzy at any. I kind of feel like Ozzy was pretty finished. Well, let's just check and see. I guess like Gift of Estates is a decent card. Ephemerate is pretty good, especially so that we could protect Ozzy. So maybe. Anything else? Oh, we have new styles to apply. Nice. Declaration in Stone is strong. Leonin Light Scribe. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. SRAM? You could build this deck to be good with SRAM. Like if you put in a lot of equipment, vehicles, or even auras. I mean, I don't think you would put a lot of auras into an Ozzy deck, but maybe. But as it stands, I don't think SRAM is good with this deck. Yeah, that's not good with this deck. Eh. Oh, yeah, that's... I mean, that's fine. But it's a snow sorcery, so... Does that mean that the white mana in this costs a Snow White? Snow White, but, you know what I mean? Like, do you have to pay with snow mana for that white? I don't know. Oh. 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 Anything good. Good. Nah, that's not good. Nope. Oh. Maybe this. I don't know. Play a lot of artifact creatures. Decent amount at least. Spend our mythic wild card on Day of Judgment. Don't really need to, but honestly, Dusk and Dawn might be a good, like, good cards for the deck. A lot of the cards in the deck have 2 or less power, like Ozzy himself, Esper Sentinel. Ingenious Smith starts with less than 3. Birth of Meletis makes a 0/4 wall. If you make Guardian Idol a creature, it's a 2/2. Starheim Courser, Welcoming Vampire. Foundry Inspector is not under that threshold. Nettle Cyst potentially is, but Vladimir is. Scarecrow is. Trap Trawler's not. Sculpting Steel, I guess, potentially is. Daring Archaeologist is not. Luminous Broodmoth. Yeah, we're starting to get to the point where almost none of them are going to be. Joyous Familiar still is, though. Karnstrucks maybe are. Solemn is under that. Sky Sovereign's not, but you're usually not going to be board wiping with that on the board. Eugene tokens are not. Meteor Golem is. Elishnorn is. Platinum Angel is. That's it. Or I guess Castle Ardenvale tokens aren't. Oh, and Blink Moth isn't. Field of the Dead isn't. Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna take Field of the Dead out of the deck. Card's just bad. Like, why would we play that? You know what I mean? Like, we would need to get literally every one of our non-basic lands out on the battlefield for it to start taking effect. Then every time we played another land, it would take effect. But literally every one of our non-basics would need to be on the battlefield. That's not enough. Or that's not good. Card's amazing in a deck where you're playing a lot of non-basic lands, but in this deck, kind of meh. Okay, sorry. But yeah, honestly, Dust to Dawn could be really, really relevant. Like, legitimately. Alright, I'll throw it in. Ugh, no. Another one. Another one. But, yeah, both of those are terrible. For our deck. I mean, maybe there's a deck where they belong in. Probably not, but... Grandmaster of Flowers. 2 and 2 white for 3 loyalty legendary planeswalker Bahamut. As long as Grandmaster of Flowers has 7 or more loyalty counters on him, he's a 7/7 dragon god creature with flying and indestructible. +1 target creature without first strike, double strike, or vigilance can't attack or block until your next. +1 search your library and or graveyard for a card named Monk of the Open Hand. Reveal it, put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle. Okay, that's kind of fine. Not good for our deck, but might be a good card in our human deck. Knight Tribal, not us. I mean, Linvala's just great overall. Play a lot of white decks, honestly. I could possibly pick up Linvala. Like, I play this deck that she'd go into. Play green-white enchantments deck that she'd go into. Are those all my white decks, actually? Oh, I play the Heliod deck that she'd go into. Meh. I mean, like, probably 3/4, or not 3/4, 2/3 of the decks I mainly play are white. Because my 3 main decks are Ozzy, which is mono white. Oh, I also play humans, green-white humans. So that's 4 decks that she could go into. But my main decks are Ozzy, which is mono-white. Sithis, which is green-white. And then Eugene, which is mono-colorless. So I could put her into 3 out of my 4 main decks. I might save it for now. I think there's other cards that those decks still want. Sarah. Oh, cool. Gives you a worship effect. Ram's expertise. That's not good enough. Teleportation circle is AO. Oh, that's kind of cool. if your opponent had like a 7-1, you could turn it into a 1-1. But if you had a 0-6, you could turn it into a 6-6 with the +1. -2. Conjure Lumbering Light Shield onto the battlefield. Okay. Just give a random card in your opponent's hand. Make it 1 additional mana. -6. Oh, okay. Be kind of neat. I don't know. He seems like a lot of value, but like, I don't know. This is Johnny just sucks, man. The plus is fine. Gains you a lot of life potentially. Even the minus is fine, I guess, but the ultimate just seems bad. Like, if they just respond and kill off your creature, like, guess I'll die. You know? Anyway, Angel of Invention. Oh, that's kind of cool. Not anything I'd want, though. Angel of Sanctions. Kind of cool. Archon of Justice is just really good. Okay. Okay. This one I've always kind of wanted to play because it's an artifact and it's white. The problem is the ability is just not relevant enough. Like, most of the Gear Hulks like have a one-sided ability. Like, you're going to gain value from this. Like the red one basically says either you draw 3 cards or your opponent loses 9 life, or you draw 2 cards and your opponent loses 3 life, or wait. It's either you draw 3 cards or you mill the 3 and your opponent loses life equal to their total CMC. Right. That's what it is. But either way you slice it, you're gaining intrinsic value. Like, I guess they could mill 3 lands and then not take anything, but like, there's literally 0 downside to that for you, aside from like if you don't want to mill your library or something. But like, there's hardly ever going to be a situation where that has any downside. Like, the blue one lets you just recast an instant or sorcery from your graveyard for free. The black one lets you just shoot a creature for free. The green one puts 4 +1/+1 counters on a creature. What's the white one do? I mean, it's balance. It's just a balance effect. But like, it applies to this creature too. This could be your artifact you choose, or like your creature you choose. But I don't know. Like, it's like a board wipe on a stick, I guess, and it's gonna wipe all the different types of the board. But I mean, first of all, it's a bad board wipe because they're gonna get to keep their best creature, enchantment, planeswalker, and artifact. But yeah, like, since you're sacrificing 2, it just feels so bad. Yeah, all the other Gear Hulks are much stronger in my opinion. Horses, other horses you control have indestructible. Love it. Love it already. And you get to make a 5/5 horse. Love it. Doomscar is actually real good. Could just throw in a Doomscar. Fumigate is strong. Oh, excuse me. Fumigate is strong. Nope. Regal Caracal. I mean, that's strong. The 3/3 that comes in with 2/2s with lifelink. 7 power for 5 mana. Not bad. The Garden Savior is great. This is a Janers. I mean, the ultimate's bad. The rest of the card's not terrible. I mean, it costs 6 mana, so like, it is kind of terrible, but at least the other two abilities are like reasonably relevant. Sure. Throw this in Heliod, man. Double your life total. This is kind of cool. When it enters the battlefield, if it was cast from your hand, exile all attacking creatures. That's kind of crazy. That's like really kind of crazy. I mean, that's 7 mana, but like Route is 7 mana if you want to play it as a board wipe or as an instant. And then that would only exile what? I guess that exiles attacking creatures, but it lets, or no, Route destroys all creatures. Right. I don't know. This seems crazy. But probably not for this deck. Approach the second sun we have in non-crazy modes. No, thank you. Okay, yeah, this is sweet. We can make like a budget brawl deck with just a bunch of flyers. Nah. Maze's End is absolutely not. We're playing a 1-color deck. We can't play Maze's End. We'd be able to put 1 gate in our deck and it'd be the... I mean, it's not the bad one in the sense that, like, it's the worst gate. I'd say it's probably one of the better gates in a multicolor deck. In a monocolor deck, not only does it enter tapped, but it requires that you tap another land, or I mean, I guess pay 1 mana for it not to just be sacrificed. And then it taps for 1 of any color, but you're playing white, so when are you going to use anything other than white? So it's just like a really bad land. So of course we're not going to play gates. Okay, kind of cool. Firing Sanctuary would be good in the deck if we had more non-artifacts. As it stands, how many non-artifacts do we have? These are all artifacts. Fateful Absence could cost 1 white instead of 2 mana total. Ingenious Smith. Earth of Meletis. Arnheim Courser. Curse Protection. Welcoming Vampire. Daring Archaeologist. That one doesn't count yet since it's not in the deck yet. Luminous Broodmoth. Mothering Tithe. By invitation only. Oh, I skipped Karn. Elspeth Conquers Death. Eugene. Elish Norn. Another Eugene. Triumphant Reckoning. So that's 16 cards in the deck. If we're drawing, let's say roughly 20 cards per game. Could be more, could be less, but let's say roughly 20. If we were at, like, let's say one of the 20 is that whatever the Inspiring Sanctuary. So that's 19 remaining cards. 98 remaining cards in our library. So let's do some quick maths. All right, 98 remaining cards in our library. Oops, nope. Okay, so we have each time, or I guess the first time we draw, we have a 16.32% chance of drawing, I guess 16.33% chance of drawing one of these. But that's one draw. We're drawing 19 cards. Running a 16% chance 19 times. We're fairly likely to hit non-artifact spells. I mean, like, we have a lot of artifacts in the deck, so this isn't gonna be like crazy. We can also use those artifacts to help pay for other stuff, so maybe we get an Inspiring Sanctuary. Maybe that can be nice in the deck. Roma's Memorial, no thanks. I mean, it's amazing, but like, it's just like, I don't know, not enough value for how much mana it is. I guess it's a lot of value if you have a lot of stuff up, but we're unlikely to have that, so. Wandering Archaeac? Explore the Wastelands. Darksteel Reactor. Dude, you could play this in Vorinclex deck. The new Vorinclex. The one that doubles the counters on everything that you put out. Oh, is it doubled or yeah, it's doubled. You could play that, this and that. That'd be kind of sweet. Cosmos Elixir. Okay, I mean, that's kind of cool, but like, I don't know, 4 mana for that. Not enough value. I guess we had in the 4 slot, we could, well, in the 4 slot, we're usually going to be either getting Solemn or Hedron Archive, so probably not. Cool. If you can flip this, that's sweet, but like, I don't know. Until you flip it, it's just kind of bad. Okay, so now I want to look at only collected cards. I wish I could sort by cards I just recently got. Ooh, God's Willing. That must have been a card I just recently got. I don't remember seeing it when I was looking through my recently gotten cards, but yeah, that is going to be huge in our deck. We want to protect our Oswald, so if we can have a way to protect him, I think that's huge. I'm not playing Swords to Plowshares, which seems wrong. I'll put it in. Maybe it'll end up getting cut, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, I wish I could sort by like recently attained so that I could see which ones I just got tonight. Any other cards might want to add? Oh, I guess one way I could do it is I could just filter to Strixhaven. Well, that shows me the cards that I just got tonight, and it's one of them, this one. Okay, well, this isn't good for us. This could be kind of cool for like my Planeswalker's commander deck though, because it could be like a protection spell for my walkers. If somebody tries attacking them or killing them, I can just blink any number of them. I guess not really. It's kind of blinking, but not exactly. But basically blink any number of them. And then they all enter with their original loyalty on them plus an additional one. That sounds really good for that kind of a deck. I'm not playing that kind of a deck online. I don't have one. But anyway, does that count the Mystical Archives cards? No, it does not. Okay. We're playing almost all of them that we have. Only not playing Mana Tithe, and I think that's fun. We have 4 cards to cut. What cards have kind of been disappointing? Dampening Sphere. The idea was kind of as a hate card, but honestly, all it's done is slow me down. All the Skyclaves, like, I never get it. If I have it, like, it's fine to equip to something, but I never search for it. I'm gonna keep that one in mind. I mean, this card's like real good for our kind of a deck, but I don't know. I never search this up. Like, it's really only like if it's in my hand, then I'll play it and then maybe well, I will sacrifice it if it gets played, but I prefer to search out value. So I usually search for like a ramp type of card, like Replicating Ring, over something like this. Honestly, Helm of the Host, it's gotten off once, I think. Maybe twice. But that's out of a lot of games. It just costs too much mana and then too much mana to equip. There's not enough value for how much it costs. These cards up here, all of them are plenty of value. So we were thinking about the mall. Okay. Mall is gone. Also, like, maybe Shadow Spear? I don't know. The hexproof and indestructible thing is fine, but I don't have a ton of targeted removal in the deck, just Swords of Plowshares, so I think that gets cut. And Fateful Absence, but that's 2 cards. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, let's go ahead and craft. Us 2 rare wild cards. So now we have, what did we spend it on? We spent it on Dawn to Dusk. And what else? Oh, the, 3 mana thing. Inspiring Sanctuary. Yep. I could see this as a sweet card to search for too, so. Anyway. That's in our Ozzy deck. We still have quite a few wild cards. Like, Ozzy is, like, finished. I think I looked through... Well, he's finished in the sense that there's a couple of, like, generically good cards for white that I could still get with my wild cards. If I did get them, I could put them into his deck. But all the cards that are like good towards Ozzy like have been put into the deck, so Eugene is kind of in the same position except a little more exacerbated. I think I have everything for Eugene that I want. I don't think there's a single card that I don't already own that I would want to put into. I mean, we can double check. But like I explained why Maze's End is terrible for our deck. Yeah, this is just not enough value. This, I mean, maybe. I've seen people play it. It seems fine, like, to slow down your opponent potentially, but I don't know. Not really something I'm looking to play in this deck. I mean, this is fine. It's kind of like a hate card that could eventually exile all graveyards and draw cards. Like, that seems fine. But we already have, like, some graveyard hate going on in here, so not really necessary. I do like that it like turns off your capability of targeting stuff in the graveyards until either this is gone or you activate that bottom ability. That's kind of nice, but I don't know. Not crazy. This, like, if you get it flipped is nuts, but I don't know. It's so tough to flip. Articuran, actually, I saw somebody use this on me. Really, really strong in a Eugene deck. Maybe not really, really strong, but it's relatively strong. And all this stuff is not great. Yeah. This thing, like, it's only ever going to get played on the creature side. Because if you play it on the other side, like, maybe we get a land, but we're probably just giving our opponents a land and an instant or sorcery for us to find a land. Yeah. That flip side is just bad. The Explore the Vastlands, just bad in our deck. But the Wandering Archaic, however you say that, that seems good, dude. But yeah, the other side is just never going to get played. We have one instant or sorcery. We can guarantee that's what we'll draw. And maybe. Here it is. There's a strong card. Okay, well, no changes to Eugene. We could dig up stuff to put into a Luna, into Dorbrand, Sithis. Sithis is in my top decks. I think I might want to put this in. Let's just go Strixhaven and Mystical Archives, Rare Mythic. I want to see what I got tonight that I might want to play. God's Willing seems good. Regrowth seems good, honestly. Frozen Grip. Definitely a good card. Maybe not for our deck. Harmonize is usually really good, but we're already drawing so many cards that, like, okay. Oh, there's one page of them. How about not collected? Well, from that same bunch, like Primal Command, which feels like a good card, but not like a I want to spend a mythic wild card on it kind of card. Day of Judgment, Gift of Estates, which Gift of Estates is strong. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, Ephemerate could be good. Sithis and for Oswald. Maybe I grab Ephemerate. Honestly. Alright, I'm just gonna look at all rares and mythics for cards I don't have already. Maru would be fun to play. Paladin class, that's actually strong. We have what, 4? Yeah, Paladin class is really strong in this deck specifically. Dualcraft Exemplar seems like it could be decent in our Aussie deck. That's kind of cool. Recycling deck. I mean, again, we could get Gift of Estates and put it in both our decks. Honestly, like, I have some land troubles in the decks, so this could just help with that. That's going to be 3 of our 4. What if we just try to sort out our land issues? Just like get really solid cards. That would fit in either deck. Ooh, Heroic Intervention is actually a great card for this deck. Oracle of Modiah is really, really strong. There's Vorin Klex. And Klexers. This worm, man. A 16/16. Jeez Louise. Knight of the Reliquary. Focus Command is strong. Yep. Alright, well, for me, it was between Heroic Intervention, which is going to be strong in all of our green decks. This literally goes into every green deck. Or something else that I don't care about. Heroic Intervention going in. Okay. That leaves us with 1 mythic rare wild card. Is there anything that's standing out? And see, this is what I'm talking about. Look at the green Gearhulk. You get to distribute 4+1/+1 counters among any number of target creatures you control. Where's the downside? I don't see it. The other thing, balance. I realize that balance is a card that you can play. But like, there's downside for you. I don't know. It just doesn't feel good. Honestly, there's not like a ton of things that are standing out to me mythic wise. I mean, we could just get like Day of Judgment or Linvala. We already own Wrath of God. The Day of Judgment wouldn't be strong. Honestly, Linvala's from Jumpstart. I don't know if Jumpstart's even a thing anymore that I can play, but like, it's so much tougher to get Jumpstart cards than it would be to get. Well, I guess that's a mythic rare, Mystical Archives. That's still going to be tough to get, but at least there's packs that we can get and open that we could get those cards from. Get these. Yeah, let's go with Linvala. It's the safe choice. We're gonna craft some cards. We're gonna remove some stuff. First the silence. Goodbye. Tragic Poet is fine. Fiction's kind of cool. Rest in Peace is our little bit of hate. Maybe I do actually get rid of Tragic Poet. It's just too slow. Like, they usually take care of it before it can do anything. Anointed Procession. There's some cards that create tokens. There's like maybe 2 or 3 cards in the deck. Yeah, I think 3. There's Archon of Sun's Grace, Felidar Retreat. So far I'm not seeing any other cards that make tokens. I know there's at least one more. Oh, well, Legion's Landing. That's 3. I know there's at least one more. So 4. This was the one more. 4. I guess technically that's a token. 5. Six, 7. So yeah, there's 7 cards in the deck that create tokens. That's not enough to justify Anointed Procession, I don't think. Honestly, Calyx isn't super strong. I'm not going to cut him here, but he's not super strong. Cleansing Nova could get cut. I mean, we want board wipes, but like, honestly, like, we'd just rather play a cheaper board wipe. Do we have any though? I don't think we do. I strayed away from board wipes with my wild cards. Okay, still gotta cut 4 more cards. Maybe Conviction. It's like recursive card draw. Like if you have like Transcendent Envoy on the battlefield, it's basically 2 mana, draw a card and gain a life, which is fine. I guess you'd need Transcendent and Sithis on the battlefield for that. Again, it's fine, but well, it's pretty good, honestly. If Transcendent's not on the battlefield and like no other one, we have like Starfield Mystic that would do the same. But if you have no cost reduction on the battlefield, it's 3 mana to draw a card. I don't know. It's like recursive card draw. I really like it. Honestly, Legion's Landing could probably go. I'm not usually attacking, so I think that's kind of weak. Okay. Regrow, the Sanctum Weaver. Some of this artifact ramp could maybe go. Like Cold Steel Heart enters tapped. We put in Gift of Estates to replace it. Yeah. Hilda's good. Good, good, good. Combo's good, good, good. Oh, you know what? I thought of a card that I might want to put into, not this deck, but my other deck. Let's finish this deck up, and then I'll go back and put that other card in. I have a couple cards now to put into the other deck. So 2 cards to cut. We have a lot of, like, these effects. They're really good. We have a lot of them. I think we can cut the treasure one. It just feels a little bad that it still gives them something that's valuable. Like, not extremely valuable, but a little bit. Maybe Angelic Gift. Like, we're already drawing so many cards. Yeah. Okay. And then let's switch our sleeves. Gotten a lot more new sleeves since that. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Done. Alright. Oswald. I just wanted to add, first of all, Ephemerate. Let's go Rare Mythic, Collected, and I just want to look at the new ones that we just got. Like I said, I want to put Ephemerate in. I feel like this deck has been so volatile. Like, oh, Gift of Estates was another one. But it's just been so volatile. Like, basically you just hope they don't have removal for your commander. If they do, like, there's still a chance that you can win, but it's way lower. Okay, Minvala. Yeah, it just seems really good. And then the last card I wanted to consider was, it's not a rare mythic, actually I think an uncommon 2 mana artifact. Mirror Shield. The idea here is we can fetch it up with Ozzy if we sack a 1-drop, and then hook it onto him and give him hexproof. Seems pretty decent, honestly. I mean, we don't have a ton of 1-drops. We have Esper Sentinel, which we're not going to want to sack. Portable Hull, which we're not going to want to sack unless we hit their commander. Relic of Progenitus, maybe we'll sack. Rarian, we definitely sack. But that's what, only 4 even possibilities? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we're probably not going to be getting this card very often. Maybe if we draw it. Yeah, I just don't think it's valuable enough. But anyway, we put in Ephemerate, God's Willing, some stuff to protect our commander a little better. We had to take out 3 cards. Yeah, the wand can go. Like I said, I never find myself searching for it, ever. Paradox engine? No, I'm not gonna. Kidding me? You kidding me? Okay. Wait a minute. I'm not playing Ulamog in this deck? Really? I guess he's not an artifact. Well, we could search him up with Planar Bridge, but I guess we don't need to. We've got other strong stuff. Two more cards to cut. Wedding invitation, see ya. Not enough value. I mean, the sword is kind of slow, but if I get it hooked to something, like, it becomes a serious threat. Presents a much higher clock on them. I guess maybe not a much higher clock, but like, it starts milling them, so it starts saying, hey, all those cards that you wanted to potentially draw, never mind, you can't draw them. Lithoform engine is something that I usually never search for, but if it gets onto the battlefield, it makes stuff go kind of nuts. You can like double your Aussie triggers. Yeah, that's usually all you use it for. Well, not all you use it for, but like doubling triggers. The top ability is the only one you use. What I'm trying to say. Honestly, the number of times I've won with Aetherflux Reservoir is relatively low. I don't know what else I'm gonna remove here. Maybe just like Swords to Plowshares? Like, yeah, it's good removal. But I don't know. I'd rather spend my turn like doing something fun with Ozzy than just removing my opponent's stuff. Okay, oh, the other thing I wanted to do real quick was throw in oh, are you kidding me? I already had one. Okay, well, I guess this is fine. Apparently I didn't realize I had one because it wasn't in any of my decks. Like, how wasn't that card in a deck like this? Like, over Blossoming Defense. You know, like, this card is just so much more solid than Blossoming Defense. I don't know. I already have it in that deck. This deck could use it. If it doesn't already have it. Maybe it does. It does. Okay, well, this deck needs some work. But I am not up to that. I just want to play one match with the upgraded Ozzy deck. Just one. Ooh. Yeah, this looks actually very sweet. And go ahead. We're playing Valky, which means Oswald we can expect him to take a dive here. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna play Guardian Idol here. Just because it enters... You know what? Screw it. Let's take their Shadow Spear. I could have taken that, dang it. More removal, question mark? 5 mana, I'll just... Yep. Take action. Hellish no. Okay, so we'll go Replicating Ring into Potion of Healing, draw a card. Okay. Your go, opponent. We have to discard a card. We'll say goodbye to Aetherflux Reservoir. We don't have 50 life, nor do we anticipate we will have 50 life anytime soon.
We begin! Your end has arrived!
Nah, I'll keep that thing on the battlefield in case we Ozzy it. Yeah, let's just Eugene blow up his dragon.
I can create or destroy.
He can waste his turn next turn using Sarkhan to attack Eugene. But like, now we get rid of his dragon. We're gonna use Sky Sovereign to get rid of his Sarkhan. Possibly, I guess, his Tibalt. I don't know.
I must return to my meditation.
It depends on if he minuses fear or not.
It's palpable. I can move.
Took my Bertha Meletis. Jerk. Alright, we can do this. Plus this.
There is no peace in defeat.
And then let's pass the turn. He exiles the Sky Sovereign. Okay, yep, nothing we can do about that. Yep. He gets to search for basic planes. Hey. Yeah, I think I love it. So, you see the printed card of this. It enters with 4. If I exile it, it's gonna cost him, oops, 9 mana. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he plays a land, he'll be able to just recast it. Otherwise, alternatively, I could exile my Sky Sovereign. Which isn't really hurting me much right now. I'd say Tibalt, considering he's not on the land, he can activate one of his man lands and still accrue Sky Sovereign. But like, I'd be wasting a lot of time. Looks like that's what he's doing. Oh no. Okay, he's making a token. It looks like Tibalt was the correct choice there. I mean, I had no way of knowing that he wasn't gonna get a land. Our word kill, he does have it. We know he has it. So let's sacrifice our Mind Stone. Our card. It's another land. I could play Elishnorn here to kill off his Gabo. It would also prevent him from brewing his Sky Sovereign as long as he didn't kill my Elishnorn, but he just would with the Power Word kill. I guess it gets it out of his hand, or out of his exile. Just has Hero's Downfall in here. Okay, but we get to ECD to return G, baby. Extra loyalty.
Came into being long before your kind ever existed. Ether itself serves me.
Yeah, let's put on Oswald. Baby. Throw down Scrap Trawler. It doesn't matter if he kills in response. Oswald's smart. And now I think, what else do I have in my graveyard? I have no way of sacrificing an artifact with 3 or more mana cost. Oh, okay. Well, that will return my Mind Stone. And yep, pass. Okay, then he's gonna accrue his Sky Sovereign. Probably swing and kill Eugene with the swing, kill off my token with the attack. Yeah, that's totally fine. We get to draw that plains.
Another time, Planeswalker.
Eh. I won't sacrifice there. Hey, Chaos Wand. I love it. Let's start stealing his spells. He likes to steal ours. How do you like it, hmm? I'm surprised he still hasn't drawn a land. Professor Onyx. Okay. Do you, bud?
The essence of life is
Probably gonna dig for a
inseparable
land
from the
here.
essence of death.
I see 2 lands go to the bin, so I'm
I
guessing we
have
picked one up.
impeccable
Yep.
study habits.
Alright. Chaos Wand. Eliminate. Right. Yeah, we'll sacrifice our Mind Stone here. We have so much mana. Alright. We also drew a Trans Wand. We have 9, 10, 11 mana. This costs 4. This costs 8. That means 12 mana for both of them. Which means I'm not doing both of them this turn. So let's Trans Wand. Then let's pass the turn. Okay, so hold on. What are they doing? Destroy target artifact. Okay. Response. Chaos Ward. Hold on. Chaos Ward. The owner. I'm gonna Chaos Warp the Sky Sovereign so that I get to flip something. Heck yeah, dude! I mean, it doesn't deal with Onyx like we would have wanted to, but
Come on, there's gotta be something useful. Ugh.
yep, my turn. Yeah, so now we can just do everything because we have a billion frickin' mana now. And of course it tapped that way. Why wouldn't it have tapped our Guardian Idol? Yeah, we don't want to do anything else, I don't think. So, pass the turn. Sure. Yep. Take action. I mean, we can still recast him.
Ugh. There has to be an answer here.
Andra. Yep.
Hey, over here. Yup, you're going down.
Alright, my turn. Sculptings. That does not help me. When I Onyx.
I need answers, not more problems.
We could Sculpting steal the Guardian Idol, Replicating Ring, or Potion of Healing. I guess Potion of Healing would draw us one additional card. Guardian Idol would allow us to start attacking more stuff, but I think I'd rather just potentially find more stuff, so... We have so much mana. 8, 9, 10, 11, 20. We have 20 mana. Any card we rip off the top of that deck, we can play.
Learn the power of death.
Our commander costs 12 mana. Tibble. Yep.
Let fire rage within your heart.
Exiling this to get their Shadow Spear back. Okay.
Mine.
I can't do anything about that. Portable hole. Can't take that Transwan with the portable hole, sir. Guardian Idol? Alright, I'll just sacrifice it in response. Right, that's the card that they exiled, that's right. Alright, I think I am gonna sack this here. Alright, my turn. We're still not drawing stuff that we need. Kill off Tibble. Sure.
You know what? I've had enough.
All right. Yeah, let's end the turn. So I spent mana on activating Guardian Idol. So that's basically 3 mana that I spent there. That'd be from here, untap 3 of the sources. That'd be all
That's
these.
nasty.
That means I'm 9 mana above just straight up casting Oswald. But that was
Never thought I'd
before
miss
he
that
costed 2 more, so now I am 7 mana above that. So almost any card in the deck, if I draw it, I can just play it. Oh! Whenever you lose life, draw that many cards. Alright. Yep. Okay. Quit. My turn. S%? No. Oh, great. S%? No. Transwan your Zois. Didn't activate Guardian Idol before casting stuff. I guess it's fine because they had the Ox. 2 red.
Today's my lucky day.
Gonna be able to cast Tibalt if they want to here. Cost 11. 1, 4, 5, 6,
Let's go.
9,
deep.
10, 11, 12. They have 12 mana. So they could cast them and have 1 remaining mana. Okay, now they cannot cast him. If I counted correctly. Ooh. Okay. So he gets to search for 2 demons. I choose one, put the chosen one into his hand and the other into his graveyard. Deck has 55 cards left. That is getting kind of low. So if I give him Kolaghan's Command, he can cast it. Yeah, do it. Now he's just gonna kill off my commander and my guardian idol. Okay, that's fine. There's nothing I can do about that. He was gonna kill off. I guess if I would have given him Lily, he would have had to minus and kill his guys. This is ridiculous. I just cast Oswald for 16 mana. That means that was the 8th time I've cast. Oh wait, 7th time? The 2nd time would have been 4 mana. So yeah, it's times 2 of how much mana you cost. That was the 8th time. This will be the 9th time I cast him next turn because I'm bound to draw another Plains. I mean, I guess little less than 1 in every 3 cards should be Plains right now. How come all these cards down here is 0%? You can't see this. This is in my arena tutor, but it's showing me the percentages of drawing cards, and all my cards at the bottom are 0%. Like Elish Norn, 0%. Said it was in the deck, but 0% chance to draw it. That was a dumb game. Okay, I mean, I got off the replicating ring that game, which was fun. But again, I played Oswald 8 times, and he got killed every single time. I don't think I got him off once. Yeah, we'll mulligan this. This looks better. We're up against Kaikar. Range 1. Our opponent doesn't seem to be here. That or else they're having a real hard time figuring out if they want to keep their hand or not, but it seems to me like they're just not here. They're not like highlighting cards in their hand. I wonder what this looks like on their side. Oh, okay. Keeping it. I wonder if that, like, prompted them to come. Because I was freaking flashing their cards. Alright, here you go, opponent. Sure. Alrighty. Mindstone. Tap it for mana. Sacrifice it to Oswald. Keeps nicing me. So I kind of want to get Palladium Mirror here. I could also just get like, wait a minute. I get Inspiring Sanctuary. I have 2 artifacts. That'd be 5. That's not quite enough for like Elishnorn. He's still nicing me. Let's go Replicating Ring. He really queued up a lot of them nices. Vanishing Light, okay. Yep. You can sure do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be destroying that, so I'll go ahead and Ozzy go to the command zone. Recast him. Alright. I gave my opponent a friendly nice. I was able to recast my Ozzy. They still have so many queued up nices. Oh, Spirit. I wonder if they just keep queuing them whenever I'm like doing something. Or like if they don't have priority, they're just queuing nices. Or if these are still queued up from before when I was searching. Well, we're on 6 mana next turn. Should Ozzy survive? We can pay 1, putting us down to 5. Sacrifice a Replicating Ring. Get a Hedron Archive, putting us up to 7, and then play Elishnorn. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Nice. 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 Now I'll give him an oops. Oops. Yeah, they're just gonna stall me out here. This person's not interested in playing any more of this game with me. Opponent. Let it resolve, opponent. There we go. Now, exile a card from your graveyard. Oh. And now it's their turn, and they're just stalling us out, so they're just not gonna do anything. Yorgo. Here, let's queue up a whole bunch of Yorgos. Here you go. Go. Here you go. Go. Put a couple oopses in there. Couple good games. Oh, their queued up messages stopped. Time for us to queue some more. I don't even know where we are in the queue right now. I'm looking at it. I'm not like, it's not like switching between Yurgo and Oops yet. I don't even know if I just clicked nice. I might have. Oh, there's a good game. Oh, and that's the end. Yep. That guy was so salty, dude. What a freaking salt fest. He's dead. Well, we got him. I mean, that's for sure. That guy, he was one salty boy. All right, 1 second here, boys. All right, boys. I need to head to bed. Oh, I dropped a bunch of frames at some point. I don't know when that happened, but looks like I dropped 191 frames. But, anyway, I'm gonna head to bed. I hope everybody has a great rest of their night. And I plan on maybe streaming tomorrow at some point. It's probably not going to be super long. But I guess we'll see. Anyway, anybody that might have been watching this one, thanks for watching. If you're new, toss me a follow. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you do, let me know which pack you want me to open. I'll open a pack on stream of your choice. I have set boosters from every set that's currently in standard. So Zendikar Rising, Kaldheim, Strixhaven, D&D set, Midnight Hunt, and Crimson Vow. Toss me a follow if you feel like it. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 20 follows. As you can see right here, I'm at 19. So if one more person follows me, I'll be at 20, which is my goal. That's been my goal ever since I put that follower goal up like probably 3 to 4 weeks ago. Yeah. Follow if you want. If you do, I'll open a pack. Tell me which pack you want me to open. And yeah, thanks for watching today, boys. I hope everybody has a great rest of their day. Talk to you later. Goodbye.